This is by far the coldest room in the house. I asked you guys to ask some questions because today Jared and I are doing a Q&A.
You've asked the questions and we were gonna give the answers.
I'm slowly gonna get closer to Jared.
Oh, I don't mind that one. I don't mind that one bit. Oh. This is why we work well together, okay? I like to cuddle and you like me to keep you warm.
Sounds awesome. All right, question number 1.
I think we should start off with probably the most important question that a lot of people have been asking us and we've been meaning to answer for a long time. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
You're making that up.
It's right there, Ellie.
No, he's not.
Spencer asked us.
Okay, I'm kidding. No, he's not. I thought you were making that up.
No, I would never make up something like that so serious. So, I know my answer. Do you have an answer?
What's your answer?
I would rather fight one horse-sized duck because in my hopes, I would be able to tame said duck. I would put a saddle on this duck and hopefully this duck would be able to fly around. All right, now for the real questions. Out of all of life's lessons and love, what is one wisdom or hope you wish your children will carry with them always? That is a great question. I hope our kids learn that it's okay to help others. It's okay to be there for someone, and it's okay to think of others before yourself. But don't forget yourself.
I really hope our kids are self-reliant. I feel like if you can take care of yourself and your spouse and your family, it gives tons of opportunities to help other people.
Absolutely.
So I would say self-reliant.
Cool.
When are you guys doing a holiday with Daily Bumps and Cullen and Katie?
Ooh, hashtag DBEJCK winter vacay or vacay. Did I just give it away?
It is so true, and it's been a little bit harder to get together all at the same time this last year. There's just been, all of us have done lots of stuff with our family, and so it has been a little harder to get together when we've wanted, but
we are looking into doing a winter vacay. Yes. No promises, but that's the plan.
Yeah.
I really want to know if Ellie does her hair and makeup more than she normally would because of the vlogs. She always looks so pretty. Well, that's very
sweet.
nice of you.
Thank you. No, I do not do it more because of the videos. If you go back and even watch the very first of the videos, I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense because we were filming, but even back at the beginning, I always get ready the same amount. When I was in hair school and then working in a salon, it's kind of expected to like get ready, you know, like you're helping other people spruce up. So it's just a habit of just always getting ready, and I feel better. Like, it doesn't take that much time in the morning. I wake up, and that's one of the first things I do is we eat breakfast.
Put on your makeup?
Wake up! Well, just get ready.
Oh.
Like, I wake up and we eat breakfast, and it's really not that much. We have our routine. I take the kids, get them dressed, and then sometimes they play with toys, sometimes they sit in the bathroom with me, sometimes they watch a show, and I take 20 minutes, wash my face, put on some makeup.
Any advice for someone who wants to start daily vlogging? Yes, I think I could think of a few things. When we started, we didn't jump in completely into every single day, and I think that's a hard thing to do. I enjoyed our transition from once a week to a couple times a week to
3 times a week.
Yeah, to daily. I felt like that was good for us to ease into it and kind of like tiptoe through it. I always try and say, do it for yourself first. Like, we have these videos for our memories first and then for everything else after.
And we tell ourselves that even now, hence why we're doing a Q&A today. It's like, we don't do this very often, but there's just lots going on right now, and instead of like pulling it out just to pull it out is not what I want to do. Yeah. And I've been enjoying that lately we have to remind ourselves that is like, we don't have to film morning to night. We can film in the evening. We can film just the morning. We can film.
It's important to have fun with what you're doing.
Totally, and we do.
When it's Christmas, will you get another pet? I will pet Ellie's head and I will pet Penny, but as another pet, probably not. I would say no. What is your favorite off-camera family activity?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I play guitar and video games. Like, that's like my personal thing. Yeah. What about you?
I mean, what we do off camera, I mean, we do lots of things off camera, but something that we specifically do is an activity off camera.
Not that, but like, what do we do?
Specifically, we sing and dance a lot.
Yeah.
And we don't really film that as much. And we have the music going quite a bit, and we all love to dance together.
Especially Calvin.
Yeah, you see Calvin and Jackson dancing, but we like to dance.
How do you start a YouTube channel? I really want to. What are some tips on where and how to edit? So every time someone asks me on starting a YouTube channel, I point them the other direction to Daryl Eves, Tim Schmoyer, Roberta Blake, video influencers. All of those channels that I listed there are really, really great resources to start a YouTube channel and start it correctly.
And we've told a lot of friends too, like, ask what you want on YouTube in the search bar, how to edit, how to do this, and you will find videos that really teach you how. And that's something that I've had to do a lot too, is like looking up stuff on YouTube.
Which brings me to a question for you. Some people have asked me how I edit, what I use to edit, and instead of just answering those questions, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing that done, the process that we take. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see that, and give it a thumbs up if you'd like to see that.
I think you should. I think that would be awesome.
Well, we've got one person who wants to.
Would you guys ever consider leaving YouTube and living more of a private life? That is very interesting. And to be honest, I love what we do. I feel like it has given Jared and I a big purpose. I feel like we have had really amazing opportunities to help people. We've had amazing opportunities to have fun with our family.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing all around. I don't think Jared and I will ever stop sharing whatever platform new comes out. If whatever's after YouTube, if something else is there, we'll probably be on that. Like, I think that we enjoy that.
Absolutely.
As far as living more of a private life, absolutely. I don't know what it's going to be like even in another 2 years, like when Jackson goes to school. I mean, we already are really careful about like not showing his preschool and not showing his friends and not showing the neighbor friends when they come over and play. And sometimes that's hard because the neighbor kids are like, Jackson had a friend over the other day for 4 hours. So for 4 hours, we didn't film. And so it's like, in a way that's kind of hard because I wanted to, but there are many things that we keep private, and I've enjoyed what we have shared. Yeah.
So in short, we do live a pretty private life on some parts, and we do choose what we want to share.
Yeah.
So.
But as far as the future, I mean, I think we'll always be sharing something. What are your goals for the upcoming year? Do you have any?
I have some no, yeah, I do. I mean, I have some business goals. Like, we have some projects that I want to make sure get done in 2018, which, you know, it seems like such a long time, but with what we're doing, it does take that time to get there.
We have a lot of fun ambitions.
Yeah. Ellie and I were just talking about how we want to take dance lessons. Like, I picture in my head all of the time a couple different things. It's so dumb. I don't know why.
Don't say that.
Just listen to what I say. Like, I picture myself, it's raining outside, the lighting is perfect, and then we're just dancing in the rain. And we're just having a really great time. And then another time I picture... It's
gonna snow in like a few weeks. You could dance with me
in the snow. That would be really cute. The beginning of one of our videos, like, it just has this really fun, like, 3/4 time... is that a waltz? And we're just dancing in the intro of the music. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I think that sounds amazing. Yeah. I want to do dance lessons with Jared.
Beside date nights, what's your favorite thing to do together? Ellie and I like to do a few things together. One of which is we watch shows. The other is we like to take baths together. We have a big bathtub, and ever since we were married, we've taken baths together. And
even in our small bathtubs.
Yeah, the tubs beforehand were so tiny, but now this one that we have is pretty big. So I like, yeah.
It's fun to take baths, and we just sit and we talk about our day, and it's just nice to like unwind in a warm bath. And we also get in the hot tub, but there's something fun about the tub where we're just squished in there. What do you think Matt and Em are having? And
for those who don't know, my brother Matt and his wife Emily are expecting.
And I think that they are going to have a girl.
I would love for them to have a girl, but I think they're going to have a boy.
I don't know very many, I know a lot of families that have a lot of kids. I don't know very many families that just have like 4 straight girls or 4 straight boys. So that's why I think
My
they'll
cousin
have a girl.
has
You
4
do,
straight boys,
you do.
and then their last one was a
You do
girl.
have that.
So that's definitely...
We'll see, but I don't know. I can see them having a girl.
What show or shows are you addicted to at the moment? Ellie, give it to them.
Parenthood. Do you think vlogging makes you better parents, worse, or the same? And I definitely feel like I am the parent and I teach the kids and I don't put vlogging into that mix.
Yeah. With or without YouTube,
yes.
our parenting would be the same.
And same with or without YouTube. Am I a giving person, or am I a nice wife, or do I lose my patience? Like, I lose my patience just as much as if I vlogged or didn't vlog, and same with parenting. And I think it is so important that there is separation.
Absolutely.
And I do feel like there's a very big important that there's separation.
Because it could get to the point where there is an interference. Why do you call your in-laws mom and dad? I have a couple different...
my mom and dad.
Yeah, we're family. Like, we married into the family, and that's one thing. But I also feel like it's a sign of respect.
Yes.
Like, to me, there's nothing more valuable and important than calling someone mom or dad, because it's a title to me. And there's so much weight that goes along with it. To call them by anything else, I think would be taking away from that title. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And not everyone may feel comfortable, and that's totally okay. Totally okay.
Like, if Ellie's mom and dad didn't want me to call them mom and dad, I would respect that. You know?
Yeah. And if you, I mean, it doesn't mean you don't love them just as much if you don't. Jared and I have always just felt very the same about it.
What's the best part about sharing your life with the world? Seeing that we can put a smile on your face puts a smile on our face, and it's like this community that we have that is just amazing.
It's nothing like I ever thought it would be. It was really cool what the video we were able to help make for Andy, and how for years they've been trying to find a match, and they finally found someone in England that they've been talking to. Like, that I have to sit back and be like, this is why we do it.
Absolutely.
You know, Aaron and Riley just had their baby through the IVF.
They just had their baby, like, through the IVF.
She just had a baby, and it's like, that is why we do what we do. And we do so much fun stuff, but at the end of the day, when I look back and when I am teaching our kids why we've done what we've done, that's why. It's been a really cool experience, and it's hard to explain to people, friends, family sometimes, but someday they'll get it, you know? And I understand it, and I love what we do, and I love what we do.
That was beautiful. Slow clap. I'm serious though. It was really sweet.
Really?
Yeah, it was sweet.
Well, I meant it.
What do your boys want for Christmas? I need some inspiration. Your kids' toys are always awesome. Well, what does Jackson want? He wants one thing.
What does he want?
A marble run.
Anything that does with music. Both boys really love music right now, so any sort of instrument would be really fun for them.
So Santa, if you're listening, write that down. If you could move anywhere in the world except the United States, where would it be and why? Can you think of a place?
I haven't really been out, so I don't have much to go off of, but I would say New Zealand.
Yeah. Ellie's aunt used to live there, so we've heard really great things. Plus, that's where Hobbiton is. Is that what that place where the hobbits live is called? I can't remember. I would love to live in Finland again. I really, really would.
Forever.
And we plan on going back there. It's still on our list.
Yeah. This is a really good one, and it might be our last. How do you both of you settle arguments, disagreements you have about kids, YouTube, etc.?
We get out the boxing gloves and we punch it out.
Yeah.
Just punch it out real good.
I feel like we're both pretty good to talk things out.
Yeah.
That's not always the case though. Sometimes one of us is a lot more angry than the other, and that's normal.
But that's the thing that we've always strived for, was a good communication. And we're not perfect. And we're gonna go more into this in a relationship Q&A that we talked about today. We're not perfect, but we do try and communicate. And that is such an important thing, is the communication. I can't remember if I said it in a video that's going up later this week, or it was already back. No, it's for the house Q&A. It's important to have a lot of these decisions made before
the argument even happens.
Exactly, before you get to there. and that will solve a ton of problems.
Another thing that I think is helpful is I've had a lot of friends go to counseling, and I feel like sometimes counseling gets a bad rap where it's like, you've gone to counseling because there's issues.
Oh, it's bad.
I've talked to a few friends that they're like, it's just good just to have another open mind, you know, to listen to what's going on and to help you work things out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily even if you're not arguing and fighting, it's still good to go to a counselor. And I think that may even be good advice before someone's married, to go in and to talk about money, finances, intimacy, and religion. And just that way, it's like there's already a counselor there and you're just working things out and talking. I think that would be good advice. We didn't do it, but I am not opposed to that.
I'd never be opposed. When you were saying that, I was like, you know what? It might be fun just do that.
I think it would be
just
smart
to talk.
Because everyone has arguments.
Yeah.
You know, we have disagreements, and I feel like we get over them good, but I still feel like that's something that's not talked about, at least that I don't hear about. And I feel like my friends and people I know that have gone to counselors have been very positive about it and said that it's a really good thing.
Absolutely. And like you said, there's usually like a bad stigma associated with going to a counselor. That's not true at all. Like, people go there all the time just to improve.
I think stuff like that is becoming a little bit more like, it's not just a negative thing, kind of like depression. It's like a lot of people have depression. It's okay to go get help. And, you know, I think when sometimes people first hear that, it's like, oh, you have depression. It's like, well, no,
it's always okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
And I feel like we should say this like right now. Like, if you feel like you are struggling with anything right now, don't wait. Go ask for help. There's nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I'll tell you a story. I went to a counselor when I was a little kid, when I was thinking negative things about myself. And we did a whole video about that when I was like 12 to 14. It was like one of our very first year of vlogging. I'm not ashamed about it at all. Loved the outcome of it. And it's only going to help. I feel like that's a good point to end on.
Yeah, me too.
So I feel like...
Thank you guys for your questions.
Yeah.
I hope that we answered them okay. And it was really fun sitting down and doing a Q&A.
Yeah. So we will see you guys very soon. We're off to another country right now.
And we'll be back soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.